What's going on, everybody? It's your boy 01JUNE25 DFS here to bring you a quick WNBA slate breakdown for the three-game Commissioner's Cup going on for you guys tomorrow in the WNBA. Now, this is going to be my second time technically recording this because me and my boy Cody, if you guys don't know, Creepas over here, I think I'm saying it right, Creepass over here on YouTube, Twitter, everywhere that you can also find it. He also does WNBA content as well. I know some of you guys follow both of us in regards to our stuff that we put out. He attempted to do a combined video to record to put out onto the channels. Unfortunately, the stuff messed up, so now we both got to sit here and record our individual videos like we normally would. So hey, gonna go ahead and do it all over again, but it is what it is. Me and him, we're gonna get together, link up on a stream when we finally do a live stream. I am doing a jersey giveaway for that live stream. I've said it time and time again. My first WNBA stream of the season, when I have the time to do it and everything, I will be doing a jersey giveaway for that one right there. So definitely stay tuned, lock in, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't done so already, so you guys can definitely check that out. Drop a like on this video if this video or any of my other videos, content and stuff make you guys some money. Let's get it. Let's go. Looking for my content. Sorry, forgot. I got to plug it. Check the link down in the description for the Patreon. You're not only getting my stuff, but you're getting BK, Jorsa, all of us. We're putting our stuff out over there, the bets and everything like that. For you guys, I typically do a lot of DFS stuff, the player pool, the cores. If you guys don't know this, I do not play showdowns. I don't play showdowns. But if you guys want showdown content, I will oblige on the Patreon. Probably won't do videos for it just because that's just not my thing. I just typically do not play showdowns, even though I have a mind for it. I just don't like to play. Go into it real quick. We got some injury news and stuff like that for tomorrow. For the Phoenix Mercury, it's already come out that Alyssa Thomas, she's going to be out. She's not going to play. Over here for the Sparks, Rakia Jackson, she's already been ruled out as well. Las Vegas Aces and Seattle Storm, they're pretty much got a clean bill of health besides Clark. She's just game time decision. And then in the Minnesota Lynx game, Nafis Collier, she is a game time decision as well to play. She did miss the last game right there. For the Golden State Valkyrie, currently right now, everyone is healthy and good to go for them when it comes down to it. So going ahead, go right into the breakdown over here on DraftKings, the site I play the most on the site. If you guys don't have an account, you want one, check the link down in the description box below so you guys get that deposit match bonus and join your boy over here on the King. So one thing that I plan on doing for the rest of the WNBA season, and this is just something for myself, is that I want to start doing kind of like a prize picks challenge. And I think I'm going to record a video. It might be a YouTube short. It might be a small YouTube video like this where I want to try something. I see everyone talks about power twos are not the way to play, or two goblin plays are not the way to play, so on and so forth. You got to do the 5 flex, you got to do the 6 flex. Excuse me, but fuck all that shit. Money is money to me at the end of the day, and I strayed away from playing prize picks like that. I really just kind of stopped playing it because I didn't see the need with all the goblins and everything they got going on. But I kind of want to try something, especially when it comes down to it, is just like taking 2 goblin plays or just 2 plays that I see as a good discount and just running those for the rest of the WNBA season. And I'll put some rules to myself. Like I said, I will make a video for this and put it out if you guys want to follow along with that journey with me, and we can see what we can run up the bank for the WNBA season before going into NFL season and then going into the NBA season and see how that goes. But I definitely want to do that right there, and I think it'll be something pretty cool and interesting to do. I know we're not going to win them all. No way we win them all, but it'll be something interesting to try out right there. All right, so get into it. On the Phoenix Mercury side, no player has a higher usage than Satou Sabally, and now you have Alyssa Thomas out. 11-8, it's too cheap still. Going up against the Los Angeles Sparks, we just saw what Asia just went out here and did versus them. Satou Sabally, if you're going to tell me she can go out there and give me a double-double, 26 points, 11 rebounds, I mean, I'm all for it. Who's going to guard her? Like, that is the true question from the Sparks side of things. Who is going to guard her? Who is going to stop the wrecking ball of Satou Sabally with everything that she has out there? I don't really think anybody is. 11-8, I like it. She's up there towards the Asian territory. It just makes sense really to go in that direction, just everything that she should have. And if this game is actually going to stay close, it is going to be on back of Satou doing what she just did. Now, outside of Satou, I will say Kalani Brown was someone that also piqued my interest. 5,700, started the second half over Westbell last time, and she played pretty well in her minutes in time. We do know if Kalani gets the burn, she is a pretty good fantasy point per minute player, and I do like her upside. I think at that 5,700 price tag, it's okay. It makes for a good mid-tier, low-price option that you can get to if you want to just get a piece of this game, and it makes sense to me. Outside of that, Monique, the prices kind of came up just a little bit too much for me. She's still capped under 25 minutes, and I know she can put up some decent numbers, but she's more of a GPP option. If we're going to be looking up here for this price tag in this range, I would rather just go ahead and come all the way up here to Sammy Wickham. Like, that's where I would think I just want to go ahead and get to when it comes down to it. Like when we look in that last game, honestly, Sammy, she finally got her shot to fall. And if the playmaking dudes and stuff is going to be in her hand, it makes sense to actually look in that direction. Going up against the Sparks, we do know they can give it up to opposing guards. We just saw Chelsea Gray actually have a pretty good game herself out here going up against them. Yes, I'm referencing the last game, but still, opposing guards going up against the Sparks, it's not a bad matchup. And I definitely would think if Sammy has found a shot, that shot is actually going to fall. She's going to be the two and 1-2 punch between her and Satu Sabli. Now, everyone else over here, West Bell, GPP option right there from me. La Casa, I want to say that she started, if I'm not mistaken, out there. Definitely will be a GPP option, pretty cheap. Price didn't change too much on her. Musa, not someone that I feel like you definitely need to get down here to as at all, but Healed, game time decision, played a game high 26 minutes for herself in that last game. Definitely another cheap option that you can get to. If Healed is going to be out, then La Casa will be someone that you want to look to over here instead on the flip side of things for that. But really, of course, main targets, Satu Sabali, Kalani Brown, Sammy Whitcomb will be the main one I want to focus and get to over there. On the Los Angeles Sparks side of things, Kelsey Plum, she is coming off of a down game. It was versus the Las Vegas Aces. She had Jackie Young running around and guarding her, and then eventually she shook it and got free towards the end of the game. Now, if we can get Kelsey Plum to go ahead and continue to do what she's been doing in regards to the scoring aspect of things, where she's going out there dropping 27, 25 points, but also give me these peripheral stats where she can give me those assists and she can give me those blocks and steals and things like that nature, I definitely think she could pay off that 10-6 price tag. But 10-6 is just a little bit too rich, and I think she makes for a better GPP option when it comes down to it and when we look at it over here. Outside of Kelsey Plum, Derek Hamby, Azare Stevens, one of these two bigs are going to have the big game. We just saw Lana Smith just literally, first half, she was, I'm going to be very honest, dog shit. Second half, popped. Shepard, she did leave a little meat on the bone in that last game. I definitely think that Shepard could have gave us a little bit more as well versus the Phoenix Mercury. But Derek and Hamby, Azare Stevens, both these guys are playing amazing. And Hamby, 10-5. Power forwards versus Phoenix is a thing, even with AT being there. You're going to tell me she can go out here and get me double digits in the scoring department. She's going to rebound a little bit. And now she's playmaking. Now she's getting me these assist numbers. I'm going to take that all day, every day, and twice on a Sunday. Tomorrow, Sunday. But on top of that, she can get me these defensive stats as well. I like it, 10-5. I definitely wouldn't mind going towards Hamby, but if you want to get a little bit of a discount, Azare Stevens, she can also do it in the defensive stats department as well. But we're going to be more relying on her to have a pretty decent scoring night and also just go out there and snag some boards, which she has been doing. And we do know that Phoenix is bleeding rebounds to opposing big women throughout the season. Outside of that, everyone else over here, I really have no interest in for them. I mean, you can look towards Julia Ottoman. She is playing decent minutes over the 15-minute mark that I typically like to look to for bench players. Price isn't too much, 4,200. Definitely could possibly get there. But Odysseus Sims finally went out there 36 minutes in that last game versus the Aces. Not going to say she's going to go out there and play plus 36 minutes every night, but if that's going to actually be kind of what Sims is going to be rolling and doing, I'm not going to be too inclined to want to come down here to Ottoman instead. But the favorite two plays over here for me would be Hamby, Azare Stevens, and then Kelsey Plum would be a GPP option just because of that price tag right there. Las Vegas Aces, A'ja Wilson, coming off of a 73.75 burger. Not going to say she's going to do that again here, but this is redemption. This is her chance to go back here in this position and spot and be able to give it to us versus Seattle, who they just got thrashed and blown out versus a couple days ago. And good rule of thumb, when A'ja's on the slate, we kind of just lock her in because you never know what you're going to get. And honestly, A'ja's safe. She puts up over a fantasy point per minute, 12K. It's a decent price tag, but still, definitely A'ja Wilson. I like that. If you're going to fade A'ja, and this is just always my rule of thumb, if you're fading A'ja, then you're going to the second best player on this team. And no, it's not Chelsea Gray. No, it's not Jewel Lloyd. It is Jackie Young. Jackie Young in this spot didn't have the best game out there versus Seattle, but if I'm gonna fade A'ja, it'll be for Jackie. Like that's just cut and dry. Now, looking at everyone else over here for the Las Vegas Aces, I still gotta figure out exactly who I'm gonna attack. Besides A'ja, like if I can fit A'ja, I can get to A'ja. I'm definitely gonna play that. I do think that the defensive matchup is gonna be something that's gonna be like, do I want to do this? Now, I think that they're definitely gonna come out here and try to get some redemption for the last time since they did just get thrashed versus them, especially with that blowout. That should have left a bad taste in their mouth when it comes down to it. And we have seen some bigs have decent success versus them. Something is still telling me that this could possibly be Jackie Young being able to go out here and have a decent day. If it's not Jackie, maybe GPP option in Chelsea Gray, Jewel Lloyd. You can look towards someone off the bench like maybe Dana Evans. Kitley is slowly starting to see some minutes here for her, but I don't think That 60 minutes that she played versus Seattle, the game was blown out. I'm not going to go and chase that at all because NECA definitely will be able to draw those fouls on her and get her in foul trouble or something like that. On the flip side of things, on Seattle side, everyone's priced up finally. NECA Gumike, 10-3, but rightfully so, 10-3. Versus the Aces in her 29 minutes, she delivered 44 fantasy points. I like it, like the upside. Definitely at 10-3. If you're not going to play Asia, then definitely, of course, besides going with Jackie Young, I would have to play one of the bigs over here for Seattle if I am going to even dare to fade Asia. And that's simply just because opposing bigs have still been able to find success versus Las Vegas Aces. Las Vegas is not by any means a great defensive team at all. They're just good because they have a decent offense and they got one of the best players in the world on their team. That's simply just what it is for them. They still are very, very, very shit when it comes down to defense. But NECA Gumike 10-3. I like the upside, like it for her. I'm not necessarily looking towards Skylar Diggins just because that 10K price tag, she has been bumped up. And with the addition to Erica Wheeler possibly being in the starting lineup and just her emergence, I would rather come down here to Erica Wheeler at that 6'6" price tag. I think that there is some room for some upside. I'm not chasing that 42.25. What I'm chasing is the fact of if she's going to start, she's going to be out there. She is playmaking. She's getting those assists. She has some defensive upside, and if she's scoring, getting me double digits, 6'6" would definitely be something I think she can pay off versus trying to get the 10K up here for Skylar. I don't see a need to go there and go and chase that. With Erica Wheeler being put into the starting lineup, Gabby moves down to the 3. Gabby is, of course, going to have that matchup going up against Jackie Young, which is what she had that first time versus her. But at 8-9, which I knew her price was eventually going to get up there into the higher AK range, I'm going to wait for it to drop back below that 8-5 range because I don't feel like this is a spot where I need to go and chase Gabby, especially with the fact of looking at the pecking order. To me, it is NECA, Skylar, Erica Wheeler, Gabby. That's kind of the order that it's looking like right now for them, and that price tag is not really there for me to go and chase that. I still don't think that Ezi McGregor, the game isn't there yet. It's not time for us to chase the Ezi game. She has to have the game where she's going to get that block upside. The blocks is what fuels Ezi to have a good game. I don't know what it is. GPP option, if you do pivot off of trying to play NECA, that would be the only other thing I could think to do right there in that spot. Everyone else over here off the bench and stuff like that. If you want to chase Lily, I'm not too sure if she's going to be leaving for overseas yet or not. Zaya Cook or any of that. That's be my guess to chase that. I'm not going to mess with any of that stuff over there off the bench. I don't see a need to want to do that. Now on the Minnesota side of things, again, Minnesota, Fee, she's questionable. I think Fee plays. I think that they might have held her out just because of a possible knee issue or whatnot, because the Commissioner Cup games are happening. Like, this is the Commissioner's Cup. All these games matter a ton for these guys. And the bracket that they're in, I'm pretty sure they're over there with the Las Vegas Aces, with Seattle, with some of these high juggernaut teams. And if they want to win the Commissioner's Cup, they're going to have to have their best player ready to go. Now, Fee, outside of the fact of Asia puts up a ton of fantasy point per minutes, Fee is right there, right behind Asia. 11-6, coming off of more rest than everybody else. I will play Fee. She would be my favorite play when it comes down to it over here for everybody on the Minnesota Lynx side. Now, if Fee is going to be out, then we're looking back towards that Kayla McBride, that Courtney Williams, Jessica Shepard. But my favorite play, and where I think you continue to attack Golden State Valkyrie, is with the opposing power fours and the opposing bigs. We just saw Brianna Stewart pop versus them. We just saw Jonquil Jones in her game back pop versus them as well. Alana Smith without Fee is where I'm going to go. Without Fee. If Fee plays, I'm not playing Alana. I'm not going to force it. If Fee is out, then yes, I want Alana Smith. She's going to be playing the 4. Jessica Shepard will start the 5. Either one of these bigs makes sense, but Alana, the fact of without Fee being out there, she will take more shots. She will go ahead and do that. And just her block and steal upside is amazing. The Australian baddie, she's good. She's awesome. She's great. I will go right there to her at that 8-8 price tag. And the reason why I kind of like going to Alana is because it ties into who I want to look to on the Golden State Valkyrie side of things. And the thing for me over here on the Golden State Valkyrie, if Fee was to be in, I can simply just drop right down here to Salon. Salon's usage, everything for this team, she is a dog. And I wish you guys would have got to see the stream with me and Cody, but I just was raving all about Salon. Like, if you have not watched the Golden State Valkyrie, watch the Golden State Valkyrie and tell me who plays with more heart over there for them than Salon. Her usage is honestly sky high for this team. She has the ball in her hands a ton. She is not scared to take the 3 balls. She plays some pretty hard-nosed defense. She don't give a damn about any fouls or anything like that. She will go out there and score. She's going to do it all. Rebounding, playmaking, the defensive side, the scoring side, all of that is there for her. The price has jumped drastically for her, but it's rightfully jumped, and it needs to match her production and her upside that she has. And I do like going to Salon. If they're going to be able to keep it close, it will be on the back of her. Now, real quick, going back over to the Minnesota Lynx side, Courtney Williams, the price is a little bit too much, but will be your pivot off of Skylar Diggins-Smith if you want to go there. Opposing guards, we did just see Sabrina Ionescu cook versus Golden State. So Kayla McBride and Courtney Williams, GPP options for me, because I don't necessarily feel like I got to pay up for the guard spot today, but both of them make sense in the sense of we do know that you can play opposing guards versus Golden State, because what do? They run a ton, they turn the ball over, and they shoot a shit ton of threes. Those things will play into the guards' hands, and also for your rebounding upside for your power forwards and your centers when it comes down to it for the Minnesota Lynx. So the upside is there for everybody in the starting 5 if Fee was to miss. If Fee's playing, it's primarily Fee. I can't talk about that enough right there. But Courtney Williams, I do like the upside. This is one of those spots where she can get like about 3 steals in this game and just dish the rock and get a shit ton of assists. Assist is going to be this game today for Courtney Williams as well. Golden State does give up a ton of assists to opposing guards when it comes down to it. But without Fee, I'll be looking towards Courtney Williams, and then we can look towards Kayla McBride just for her scoring upside if Fee is out. On the Golden State Valkyrie side of things, I already talked about Salon. She would be the primary play for me. Big thing is that Tiffany Hayes, she's back, but she was a DNP coach's decision last game. Apparently, she's good to go. Not too sure what's going on with that. If Hayes is in, I don't mind looking to her as a possible option in the play, but not going to force her into the line at all. Instead, I would look towards maybe Veronica Burton, especially if Hayes is not in the starting line. She's playing the minutes. She's out there. The only thing is just that Golden State plays quite a bit of players, and it just makes it to get to it. The only players, and me and Cody talked about this on his stream, was that you can trust that Fat Billy's going to play some decent minutes. Kayla Thornton's going to play her minutes. Burton's going to play her minutes. Salon's going to play her minutes. Like, that's kind of where they are right now in regards to the minute rotations and everything over here for this team. And that's why I say my favorite one is going to be Salon for what she just brings, the upside and everything else. Everyone else over here for me is going to be a GPP option when it comes down to it, if I got to break it down like that. All right, that's going to do it for me, guys. Hopefully you guys were able to get something from that. Quick breakdown right there. Player pool core, all that stuff will be up tomorrow for you guys, unless I get it busted out tonight, which I might just go ahead and do. I got plenty of time, kind of just chilling on my hands right now anyway. But if you guys don't realize, Asia Wilson will be one of my prime, like, I will find a way to build around Asia Wilson, or if not Asia, Wnba would be someone that I would focus on trying to build around, or Satu Sabali, just because AT is going to be out. And granted, you could do like a Satu and Asia Wilson would be like where I would start my lines for tomorrow. Good luck to everybody. Subscribe to the channel if you guys have not done so already. Drop a like on the video if this video or any other content help you guys win some money. I'll have that prize pick thing out for you guys tomorrow once I get to see the full board and everything is out for the goblins and everything. Good luck to everybody. Peace.